The Wi-Fi detective. Alex flopped onto the couch, clutching their laptop like it was a life-or-death lifeline. Eyes wide, fingers trembling, a faint sheen of panic on his forehead, they stared at the screen as if it might magically fix itself. The Wi-Fi, it's gone. Gone, Jamie. I can't stream my cat videos. Do you even realize the gravity of this? Jamie, sprawled lazily in the armchair and scrolling on their phone, barely looked up. Have you tried turning it off and on? Alex's eyes widened in horror, and he leaned back as though Jamie had just suggested detonating a bomb inside the apartment. Jamie. This is not a normal situation. This is catastrophic. We are facing a digital apocalypse. Entire civilizations could collapse without timely cat videos. Jamie raised a single eyebrow, the corners of his mouth twitching. Sure, catastrophic. Should we alert the UN while we're at it? Ignoring the sarcasm, Alex dropped to the floor and crawled toward the router with the stealth of a secret agent on a critical mission. Magnifying glass in hand, they whispered conspiratorially to the device. You must survive, for the sake of humanity, and cat videos. Jamie sighed, rolling their eyes so hard it was a miracle they didn't get dizzy. Or, we could just check the cable behind the plant again. Alex froze mid-crawl. Check the cable. No. That's far too simple. Too obvious. This is a delicate operation, Jamie. Strategy, suspense, subterfuge. There are forces at play here far beyond your understanding. Forces that lurk in the shadows, forces that hate slow-loading YouTube videos. For several minutes, Alex crawled, pointed, whispered to inanimate objects, and occasionally shouted, "No," at random corners of the apartment. Then, with a dramatic flourish, they shot upright and pointed toward the window with absolute conviction. After careful analysis, it appears, the culprit is the neighbor. Jamie, ever the picture of mock seriousness, crossed their arms. Clearly a threat to society. We must act, with extreme prejudice. Alex grabbed a notebook and began scribbling furiously, muttering like a detective in a noir film. Step 1, confront the llama criminal. Step 2, deploy surveillance cameras. Step 3, install decoy Wi-Fi signals, and possibly a minor laser grid for added protection. Jamie's sigh echoed through the apartment. Or, maybe step 1, check if the router is plugged in. Alex froze, staring at Jamie as if they'd just suggested negotiating with a dragon. You don't understand the complexity of this investigation. There's strategy, suspense, subterfuge. Plans within plans. Layers of deception that only the most elite Wi-Fi detectives could comprehend. Jamie shrugged, unconcerned. Or, we could just ask the neighbor nicely. Chaos erupted. Alex flipped the router upside down, shook it violently, and whispered motivational words to it. You can do it, survive, reconnect, bring light to our digital world. Jamie, still holding their phone, exhaled heavily. Maybe. Just, call customer service. No. Alex screeched, hair slightly disheveled. That's exactly what they want. They want to see me broken, weak, defenseless. They want to witness despair in its purest form. At that moment, Jamie walked over and lifted the potted plant beside the router. There it was, hiding all along. Found the problem, Jamie said with a smirk. It was hiding behind the plant. Classic router move. Alex let out a long, dramatic scream that could have shattered glass. No. Betrayed by a plant. A silent, leafy, traitor. Defeated, Alex collapsed onto the couch, limbs flopping like noodles. Jamie handed over a cup of tea, shaking their head with amused exasperation. You're lucky this is only a Wi-Fi problem, and not something worse, like an unplugged coffee maker. Later, a knock at the door startled them both. "Package for Alex. Wi-Fi booster kit," a cheerful voice announced. Alex leaped to their feet, arms raised in triumph as if the heavens themselves had delivered a miracle. "Yes. My savior has arrived. Praise the digital gods." They tore open the package and held the booster aloft like a championship trophy. "With this, we shall conquer the digital darkness. No more buffering. No more failed streams. No more tragic pixelation." Jamie, ever the practical one, facepalmed. "Or, we could have just plugged the router in. But where's the drama in that?" Alex pointed at the booster with all the gravitas of a general leading their army. "Drama fuels the human spirit." Jamie glanced at the camera, breaking the fourth wall with a grin. "Next time, I vote for installing a lighthouse instead of a Wi-Fi router." Both laughed, the tension finally broken. The apartment filled with the triumphant glow of restored connectivity, and the faint, comforting sounds of cat videos streaming once more. And so, the Wi-Fi was saved. The neighborhood remained safe. And Alex, well, Alex had truly earned the title of the Wi-Fi detective, hero of the digital age, defender of all things cat-related.